Hello, good fans of springtime and beer and every other nonsense. And as I just managed successfully chipping down all the firewood that I'm going to need, the house is going to need, whoever shall live here, it's time to celebrate, obviously. Uh, and how to celebrate? Well, I am in my comfy slippers, I'm in my bathrobe, I'm just fresh from sauna, and I have got some beer, beer. That's the one. Plenty of it, and I thought it's time, of course, when beer is involved, some playing Jules. Cute music.
Playing with my Savior. It's time to master.
Now, today, the game which I think is one of the games which I have played the most of my days. The game, of course, that I'm talking about. Let's try that. Now, it should. Yes. Why doesn't it? Let me do that. There's a little bit of troubles here and there, but I shall overcome. I'm a professional game nerd thingy. Uh, don't crash very often, please. But anyway, let's take a look at the castle. It looks like this. And Sylvia has got basic navigation, which we don't need because there's no water content. Speciality weakness. I suppose that is our main man then, because fuck off. But it's the same story with every castle. Everything is at random, so you cannot choose your hero. You cannot. The hero. Now there's Orin. Bloody hell. He's got archery, which I actually need because my gaming style bases pretty far on these sort of marksman shooting thingies. I stay back as long as possible with the troops. Can I weaken the enemy with a relentless fire from my marksmen? And then when they are just about to collapse, then I just attack remorselessly. But anyway, now let's investigate this area. There we go. Cannot go in there. And on these places you can find some magic thingies, and this witch hut gives you some attribute with mostly rubbish, so I dare not go in there. It's a silly place. Anyway, and these ones want some artifacts. Nah, damn it. I thought this was going to be fun, but it keeps on crashing. I don't know what I will do. Oh no. It's just, no, it It's hopeless. Oh, I don't know what I will do now. Because I'm just sorry, but if this keeps on crashing like this. Anyway, let's give it one more go. One more go. So I can see at least show you all the castles. Perhaps if I put the sounds off. Well, that's a very, very long shot, and that game does have got pretty decent musics. I would like you to hear them, but let's try that anyway. Now let's settings, turn the musics right off, and effects right off. I don't suppose this does any difference at all, and there is quite a nice music. But let's just hope. Let's just hope. Here is the troops, which these have. As you can see, this is sort of like exact opposite of the Inferno. I have devils, and we have got angels, and these angels hate devils. You can see now. You cannot see, but when you build them, you can spectate them, stats of them, and they hate devils, which means they do double the damage when you attack devils with angels. So you go there, collect there, magic, yes, and gold. I truly, truly, truly hope that this game just won't crash. There we go. And now with this chest you can choose between experience or money. I usually take experience if there's little amount of money involved. So there you go. That was castle. Now we can go to town. It was stronghold. Ooh, I know this hero. This Dessa. I don't know. Dessa. But anyway, that speciality is logistics, which means it is very, very fast. And that is important, actually. That is very important skill to have. It makes the game that much easier. But anyway, now the town hall here as well, and another hero. Other than that, Dessa character, this stronghold is actually one of the weakest castles in this game, because I just don't know how to play with it. And these corpses, you can actually find something. Ooh. Give that to Dessa right away, because that sword is useful. Gaming style with this stronghold is based on offensive, it's attack, and it's not the way to do it, because if you attack, you're always gonna lose some troops. Stay put, shoot them, arrows and magics and whatnot. Be cunning. Lose as little troops as possible, because that way you can save the troops and collect more of them. Then when the time comes, eventually when you face the enemy that was stronghold anyway, which is equally strong with you, you have got troops to manage. But anyway, there you go. I will. Speciality elves and basic archery. This is actually not half bad, not half bad. But with this town hall there, this is pretty similar. All the layout, the graphics, and this sort of thing. There's glorious forests there. But anyway, this interface with the town is always different, but when you go find this is similar as town hall, citadel, tavern, and blah blah blah, blah, and then just these names change, but they do the same basic thing. And always from the tavern you can choose specialty slayer, but the basic scholar, that's useless. Useless. Give the troops to Ivor. Ivor shall be our main man on this castle here. Did I build? Yes, I built. And then you can go here. Collect some money, eh? Yes. Now, now that I don't have got any music or sound effects on background here, I just feel constantly that I should talk all the time. Basic armorer. No, there's more useful because you have got limited amount of these skills, which you can see here and here, which you can learn. Any hero, and it is crucial that you pick the ones which are necessary. Offense, it's basically useless on me, but since this guy already has got that on a basic level, I might as well upgrade it to advanced offense. Pointless, but there we go. Now we have the orbit. Let's go there because I suppose the sawmill is up there. Now I try to, as you can see here, let's click the orange open dungeon. You can see here the large map. I try to look at as little of that as possible so I don't ruin this game for me. So I don't see where every castle is. So I'm just going to focus my attention on this screen here. Oh yes, dungeon. This is actually very fine castle, very fine town, very fine troops. Sorry. More beer. But I haven't played this game on this town in a quite some time, so specialities don't give but basic learning, no. Oh crap, there are no decent heroes. The resurrection is actually useful. It resurrects, as it says there. And as you can see, this hero is barbarian. It's for the other castle, the stronghold hero, and it's always bad for your morale and your troops. And if you mix little alone the troops, but no, actually the resurrection guy, yes, that was our main man. Was it not? Yes, it was. Good. Now we must build the town hall. Did I forget to build the town hall? No, I suppose I did. You can see there tiny X marks that you have done. Your building for the day, you can only build, well, there's quite a lot of experience, so I perhaps choose that. Advanced wisdom. Yes, and there's wood mill, sawmill, or sahamylly as we call it in Finnish. There we go then. Let's find the stone developing guy. It's there. Yes, nicely done. In the case of this all going horribly wrong, I've got this voice recording device down here. It records all evening's audio. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but just in case. Anyway, now we have done everything. You can see this bar here is the movement, and this is the magic points of the heroes in question here. And there you can see that the town has been build for the day. Then there's just end turn. This seems to be working now when the sounds are off. So perhaps it was to the sounds. Now Necropolis, I obviously played quite a lot when I started to play this game. And the funny thing about Necropolis is that the Eagle Eye, that's totally useless. Totally useless. It just learns every spell that uses him. Not even every spell. But this necromancy skill thing means that from every combat that you do, you can you can resurrect certain amount of dead units, really, as a skeletons into your own army, which means if you live long enough, you have got quite a lot of skeletons, and that is fun, obviously. And this guy has got the speciality of skeletons, so you go there. Yes, there is the orbit and some gold. But then we have got to go there because there's nothing else here. You might actually want to collect that star sigil, which gives you spell power. It's spell power. Here we go then. But this is very sad without the music. But I dare not switch it on. Not yet. Now, the tower. This is actually one of the greatest towns there is on this game. Simply because there's so many shooting units in it. I suppose I must take that one. So many shooting units in its arsenal. Let me just show you soon, once I get this nonsense in order. Here you can see when you upgrade the gremlins, they shoot, mages shoot, and then when you upgrade giants into titans, they shoot. And they are strongest units of this castle that tells you quite a lot. This is one of my favorite towns, sorry. But now build a town hall, and then we can start exploring. God damn it. I should have. God damn it. I cannot do anything. I must have shooting units to fight these skeletons, because I cannot get past them, so I must wait here. Let's just wait them. Let's buy them all now. Tomorrow we upgrade them, because tomorrow I shall. Yes, that's nothing to do. Now this obviously checks out if you are absolutely certain that you want to finish it. Oh, it's pink. Yes, I'm gonna fetch me more beer. Hold on a minute. Oh, Jesus, my back is killing me. Oh, God damn it. Anyway, let's continue. Oh yes, this was the conflux. Now this castle has got one or two aces up its sleeve. Let me just talk you through it. And now these air elementals, when you upgrade them, they shoot, and water elementals, when you upgrade them, they shoot, and pixies, when you upgrade them, the enemy cannot retaliate when you attack them. That is also a very useful feature, because every time you attack an enemy with every unit, the enemy has got the right to retaliate on your attack, so you're gonna lose valuable units on each attack if your unit doesn't have that. Many times can I say unit before I burst? But no retaliation is good. It suits me fine. And these firebirds, when even though if you have got them just as firebirds, you upgrade them to phoenixes. Some of them rise from the dead as they are killed in battle. So that's useful. And the main feature is that you get quite a lot of them when you build them. They just keep on piling. So if the game is long and this town, I forgot to check the other hero, but let's check them now. If the game goes on and your enemy has got this conflux thing, the chances are there's gonna be hell of a lot of phoenixes, and it is bad. It's difficult to beat. Anyway, distributing rare. Basic logistic, but this offense. But psychic elemental as a speciality, that means they do more damage in battle, and they are rather cute units. They attack everything around them. Now this is difficult. One, I got air magic and wisdom as basic, and this one doesn't. That settles it. It's the other one because all this guy has got is one good ability. The other one is rubbish. Now obviously, oh no, this is bad. This is truly utterly bad now. Like I said, luck plays quite a lot of in this game, at first at least. But let's, I must upgrade 2 of these units before I can fight those. But anyway, Magic Lantern and the Altar of Air, so I can get 1 unit that shoot and 1 that does not get retaliated with attacks. Versions, they are very fast. And these ones shoot. And there's lots. I forgot the amount of that. That's not very much, but it's substantial amount. So I just need to upgrade the units. Yes, I must wait. Well, that was that. Now you see all the towns. Just keep on playing, shall we? I wanna turn on the music just a little bit. Just the music, not the effects, because if the effects because this game has got some pretty decent music. They vary depending on the town which you are in. So let's just hope it isn't too much for this computer to handle right now. Well, let's take experience. The money is very important at first, at least, before you can find yourself another town, because let me just move this about. Yes, there we can find some stones. Stones are important. Mercenary camp gives you attack skill, and you must collect all the gold bits there. Every time you upgrade this city hall, town hall, and then eventually into capital, you get more money per day. But anyway, now we must focus, because I wanna build the kennels and upgrade them, because the Hellhounds doesn't have the retaliation, so neither does that got the Archdevils, which comes later. But anyway, now yes, let's build a Hall of Sins so we can get more cocks. Every man needs is more cock. But anyway, that's that. That's pretty easy. But then the castle's turn. Cuthbert, where the devil are you going? Let's check the Sears Hut spy class. There's some gold. And these mystical gardens, they give each week something. You can see there. Anyway, let's take spell power there and this other rubbish dude. There is the Sahamüll. But no entry there. God damn it. Need to take troops. Cuthbert! Where are you? Too long away. Anyway, let's build something here as well. I've got to ask, I would like to get up to monastery because the monks obviously shoot as well. What do I need to that? Blacksmith, Mage's Guild. Let's build that because you need that into so many things. Oh, okay. That was that. It's pretty straightforward. Now the Tan, the Stronghold. We can collect. Yes, this is easy now with these castles, which can actually go places. No, other side. Don't be ridiculous. The small hilltop. You cannot cross over. Jarpax is not our main man, so you can take just the money. Now, from which? From where? What? No, it must be up here somewhere because there's just no entry here. I suppose. No, it should not be here. The pack of beholders is not easy when you are just an entry level hero. As obviously, as much as you proceed, your hero gets more this defense power, knowledge, and attack things as it gets more levels. Because you can see the level here. This is just level 1 battle mage. This ward actually makes a huge bit of difference because, as you can see, it increases the attack skills. Skill by 3, and that is important with the stronghold characters. But anyway, now let's build. City Hall, no, but we must build Orc Tower so we get things that shoot eventually. Now, the way I play it is I always, first week I build some money and then I build to the certain level of troops. So as the you get more troops on each week. So when the week changes in the next week, you get supply. You get more troops. That's what I'm trying to say. So I built that, and then after I got enough troops on my mind, then I'd start to build money, more money, and more troops after that. The troops which are not that necessary. But no, it's not that way. It's this way, you moron! Because all these two, this orbit and the sawmill, they are both within the vicinity of your main town. That's important to know. They can be found from the near location. Anyway, in here, we must have homestead. We don't have got much wood. Yes, I'm an old man. And you need wood on every single. And then when you upgrade this citadel, it increases the amount of troops you get each week. So you must build that this week as well. Now, god damn it. Homestead is important because elves shoot. You need them. Anyway, there's nothing more. An orange, which is this Malaki dungeon. good. This seems to be going rather nicely now that I've got just the music's on. There you go. Oh, that's actually important. The pillar of ice you can hire from there the beholders which shoot, and then when you take it, there's a flag which indicates when you take it, it turns to your color, and then your castle produces one more of that unit in question. There we go. Then build here, and when you upgrade the harpies, they don't get retaliated as well. That's what makes this castle one of my favorites as well, because Medusas shoot, beholders shoot, and harpies get no retaliation. And of course there are dragons. First the red dragons, and then when you upgrade them, they become black dragons, which utterly nice, utterly nice. And Minotaurs, when you upgrade them to Minotaur Kings, they are substantial. This is quite a nice bunch. This is actually the opposite of the tower, because black dragons hate titans and vice versa. Which we get. No, this is actually necropolis. You get out there and collect the goods. Oh, there's lookout. No, it's observatory, but it's the same as lookout tower. Nothing for you there. In here, we wanna obviously build to the mausoleum, because then you get leeches, and leeches shoot. Now the funny thing, other than those skeletons which pile up eventually in hilarious numbers, are these vampires. When you upgrade them to vampire lords, was it? Suppose it was. Anyway, when you upgrade them, then they suck the life force out of the enemy when you attack them, if there's damage done to them. Even if there are some casualties on their ranks, they build up right up. So you don't need to lose them. You can just attack them. If they get retaliated and dead, you can just attack them enemy in the next round, and you resurrect your units. That is nice. Nice. There we go. Then the tower. Oh yes, that's what we need to do now. We need to upgrade these, and then we can perhaps try. We should actually have the. Yes, we have got magic book, but we don't have got other than fortune. Perhaps we should try it, but anyway, we must go now, because if we don't, we get trampled on. It's only skeletons. They are fairly slow units, so I should be able to beat them. But anyway, the battle screen looks like this. There's your battleground, and there's the enemy, and let's cast fortune on those. And then I just wait, because this movement speed is ridiculously slow now. I shall change it. Hold on a minute. But now there's my turn, and now these, if they are out of reach, the arrow is broken, and you do less damage. When they are in the reach, you get clean, nice arrow, and then you can shoot. Nicely done. Defend and wait once again. That was one was in reach. Yes, this is going to be easy. Ish. Run away. Don't get any casualties. Actually, what was the speed of those units? 5 and 4. Goddammit. Wait. Yes. That's what I need. Again, hit. But no casualties. No casualties. This is important bit. Attacker, casualties, none. That's what we need. If you lose your troops, then it should be here. No, perhaps it's heroic. This should be a animation speed. Well, anyway, it's just gonna be a little bit slow, but bear with me. There we get more of those things. That one costs, so not in there. Horde. Horde is more than a lot, so there's quite a lot of them. They are fast, so I dare not go there yet. I cannot go there yet. This guy goes here. Now this hero speed is way up. No, I don't want that. Well, there's nothing to it. Well, yes, there's the sawmill. There's a way out here, so I don't have to fight those creatures. You can School of War teaches you defense or offense, but it costs obviously some money, and I don't have to spare yet. And then the last one of the turn. Now this one will take. Oh no! It was nice while it lasted. So, once again. Sorry. It didn't crash when I didn't have the sounds, the music's on. So let's give it one more go and keep the music off. Sorry about this, but it just has to be done. Return to game. Now, if this crashes next time, or when it crashes next time, I know it's not about sounds or music. So, and if it doesn't, you get quite a nice gaming video. But anyway, now this guy has to upgrade. Just build the mage guild as well. This is actually useful because you get magics which can be used. That was useless purchase. Anyway, now there's much to this at least. No, you can go there and check. No, what you are checking? I don't know. No, cannot go anywhere. This is frustrating on this. If you start on a place like this is rather easy because there's just obsidian gargoyles and there's just wood elves, which are second level units on their castles, and there are just lots of them, which means you can manage, but there's gonna be casualties, which is always bad. Always bad. You should never have any casualties in this game. Now, where are you going? Let's just little recap here so I know what I'm doing. Let's investigate that. Yes. Nothing for you there. Let's collect gold. Gold. Cannot go there. Cannot go there. There's actually, yes, there's a Forsaken Palace, which means you can get more devils. And this hellhole, this is actually very nice to have these here later in the game when you get more income I'm gonna pop some tag. No, no. Sorry. Here, yes, we built kennels, so we can have dogs. So I've got no retaliation. Let's move on. Second place. Oh yes, there was a. Let's go up through there because there's some. Yes, this was nicely done. Nicely done. You get more resources, spells, and you can check the observatory. Anyway, yes, that can be found from there, but you cannot get there. God damn it! Ah, and the dude just. No, you collect the troops and bring them here, so you good bird. It's a very annoying name for a hero and very annoying faces. But anyway, Cuthbert doesn't have to go home. He can just run, yes, through here. Collect the spell and check that and then just run. We must have that sawmill because other than that, the wood is utterly important. Blacksmith. It's blacksmith, yes. Running out of wood, running out of wood. Now this is very rather sort of fine game in the front that you just have to. No, not through there either. You have to go horde of gremlins. Tessa, please, come here. Yes, there's nothing to it. You have to go to fight. And this is rubbish castle to fight. Yes, you go now. Don't fucking linger. Sorry, strong language. But anyway, we must have. Actually, I would like to have this cliff nest. It allows me to have rocks, but let's just take wolves because. And buy the troops. I forgot how much there were. The enemies in there. Horde of gremlins. If there's master gremlins, they even shoot. I'll wait tomorrow so I can have this mage's guild build here, so I can have spells. Let's give a smeedy edge. Only got stone skin and bloodlust. They are not natural spellcasters, these. Well, it's battle mage, but still. There we go. Wait there for the next week, day. And as in real world, you can see here the day, week, and month. How long you have played. So as in the real world, day 7 marks the last day of the week. Yeesh. Basic logistics. Faster. And I can find some wood. Mystical garden. That's such a gay thing. I do like to point out that absolutely nothing against gay people. It's brilliant. It's just they got their own thing. Anyway, that's just homophobic. Sorry, I'm just digging my old deeper here. Just focus on the game. In here, perhaps I'd like to have unicorn. This is rather annoying castle here, because all the troops are sort of average, just average, just like 7.5, apart from dragons. Well, let me just show you a little. Let's build my major skill here. But anyway, dragons, which are green dragons, when you upgrade them, they become gold dragons, which are good. And the unicorns, you can upgrade them to be war unicorns. They are okay. But other than that, it's just so average and it's just so plain and blunt. I don't know what to do with it within battle. But anyway, let's see how this fares. This is a scientific exercise here. Which is best? Now that I come to think of it, I should have taken the fortress in the place of the rampart thing, because that's just got some style. There's lizards and whatnot. But anyway, let's continue. Perhaps another time. Another gaming video. No, not in there. This is actually quite good when I'm recording the screen. This tiny recording platform is right up here. It covers most of this map here, so I don't have to look at it. It is good. And here, yes, we need Chapel of Stilled Voices. Distilled would be better. Sorry. But anyway, then I suppose we have got everything we need in a troop front for now in that castle. And this slot, check. There's the wood. I'm always happy when I get wood. Collect. You're not the main man, so you can go there and there. And actually these obelisks reveal a map to a hidden treasure. It's sort of like Ark of Covenant. Really, when you bring it to your hometown, you increase the production of your every single unit. Yes, graveyard, then I can get mausoleum. I wanna get the estate as well, so I can get vampire lords. Yes. And this one here, yes, there's stone. Stones and cocks and pollocks. I actually had a nice theory when I was saunaing there earlier, that playing with your testicles, it's sort of like an ancient rite. It's so ancient, in fact, I claim that people played with their testicles before they could speak. So it's even older than singing, because we know that people used to sing before they could talk. So in that front, playing with your testicles is just very nice. And it's a universal thing. Every single person, no matter what the upbringing or the social background, can play with them testicles, and it's fun. It is fun. Come on, give it a go. And if you don't have one, play with your imaginary testicles. We all have them. But sorry, that's just rubbish. More beer, and it's day number 4. Hold on a minute. Sorry. Sorry about the old man voices, but I am. I changed the lighting a little bit. Is it better? Sorry. I'm just useless. It's just plain pornography here. Let's keep it like that. Lucky I have got this beard. It's nice and stylish way of hiding your double chin. And it's a stylish way of concealing one's chest hair. And here we go again. Inferno. Nothing for you there. Nothing for you there. I must muster troops as well. Go there, collect whatever he's got to give, and then go buy some troops. And the problem with this castle, once again, is that the troops, early troops, are not that useful. It's only when you get the archdevils, then this castle starts to be. And you don't want to upgrade these cogs to magogs, because it's worse, obviously, by the name and by definition. But anyway, because when you shoot with them magogs, which upgraded ones, you deal damage to sort of everyone around the target. So, and there's bound to be a situation where your troops are next to the target. So that's just sorry. But now I have got all the units here that I currently need. I can upgrade them anytime I want to. So I'm gonna start building towards money front now. Yes, let's see what this nonsense does. Bless, that is very useful, that is good. Ah, there it is. Nicely done. Collect that before you go. Now it's in my head for the rest of the evening. Troops. Sorry. Barracks, and then you get monastery. Yes, nicely done. I should wait till I can upgrade the archers, because then they shoot twice. Which is nice. But anyway, now it's time to pee. Continue. Now have been and whatnot. So where was I? Everyone has moved. Cuthbert is coming here to rescue the day. You can kill them and get some food, and then get some more wood down there once you get some traps. This cartographer dude will draw you the whole map, so there's nothing of any interest anymore after that when you go there. So avoid. Jarbaks is going here, just exploring. There's nothing to be done here, so let's go down there. And our main man is waiting for the Mage's Guild, so you can get some spells. Was that right? Yes, it was. And then we are going to attack a horde of gremlins. Actually visit stables so you can get even faster. Anyway, next one. This just works with the sounds off. Sorry, that's gonna be a little bit disappointing for you, but at least I can manage. There, mystical garden. There we go. Not gonna say anything about that. Stables. There we go. Collect some stones. Yes. Stones and gold. Go up. More gold. Yes. And in here we must build a homestead we have. Dwarf cottage, then is. Then we can start build some money. Orange. Door hinge. There we go. Some inside thingies for you there. Is there anywhere you can go? No. Then you can just buy some troops and conquer that. It's just horde of imps. Horde of imps. I should not need the upgraded harpies on that, but let's build Mage's Guild because we need that to make money as well. So it's one bird at two birds at one stone. There we go. Then we buy. Yes, we do have to. You wait there 1 week so you can upgrade the harpies. Yes. There we go. Then we attack them. You go onwards there, collect some goods, and then you cannot go further. It's a horde of dwarves. They are slow, but they are very tough. Let's visit the witch hut so you can see what happens in there. So you can avoid that in future. Games. Okay. Purple. Necropolis. There we go. Collect that one out of the way. You, sir. Which one was our main man? It was this vampire dude. There was something. You must go through that plot. Okay. Lot of sprites, but there's lots of archers. That's actually what you need to do. Then there's mausoleum. You must conquer that. That is your objective. So let's just go there and collect troops. You collect them. Then just wait. Actually wait there. When week changes you can get the water wheel. Oh. No. Mausoleum. Yes, yes. Now I have got the leeches. Stop that, oh god, put the fucking leeches on, you understand? I can get that high laugh. Yes, leeches. And that's that done. Sorry, when I mentioned to you this that I've got this sound recording device on the table recording every whim that I do and make sound and whatnot. It's not all. So I might as well switch it off completely. I shall make do with the sounds that you currently hear, actually. It's a rubbish quality. But who cares? Really. I shall mix them so you can actually hear just what I'm saying, but that's about that. Nothing. Ooh! Cloud Temple, more Titans. Nice. No, you are not my first man. And there's no going onwards down there. And there's Dragon Utopia. It's guarded by several dragons, different colors and whatnot. So, but there's lots of artifacts in it. So it's useful. It's useful. But now I must actually collect troops here as well, so you can go there. What situation was the building thingy going? We need actually the Mages Guild here. Parapeten Golem Factory. Stay number 4, 5, 6, and then we can get Citadel. Yes. Because we want the mages on week number 1. Thank you. And the last one. Can you still get anywhere? Yes, actually you can, because you can upgrade Altar of Air. And then, finally, suppose purchase them all there. Yes, nicely done. Now, show them what you've got. Then you can finally start playing. There was lots and lots. Let's take the Wood Elves, because those we have to do. Have to. Cannot reach them in the first round, so let's just wait despite the damages we are going to take, because there's gonna be some. Let's take Grand Elves out as far as possible, because they shoot twice. They shoot just once, but god damn it, that's a lot of casualties. It's way too much casualties, actually. More spells. Help. And then attack. And once you stand aside the shooting unit, it cannot shoot anymore, so take them out. Actually, I should have taken those out. God damn it, this is futile. Utterly futile. Actually, that's useless now because, well. Anyway, now 30, almost 30 bloody. But it had to be done. Now this had to be done as well, but now I don't have got the troops for it. Because then there's this one lot as well. Let's hope we can find some solace in here. Sawmill and that other thing. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Lots of skeletons is actually quite easy because they are slow. What should I do? Is it going to be down here or is it going to be up here? Because if it... you can go there as well, and you can go there as well. Haste. No, this is not going to be end well with this. Sorry, my nostrils are piling up. But anyway, that's I suppose that's that. But I got out from the castle. That's nice. You are going to collect that. Attack skills, then you are going to go there and collect troops. Troops. Ah, the guy needs troops, eh? I don't know what that is. It's a thing now, because I said it. Going to build demon cage. No, actually cages. We get more hellhounds. Then we build citadel tomorrow. And then next week we upgrade them, then we get most out of it. And in here you build monastery. Yes. What was the battle you were going on? Lots of goblins? Really? You cannot get through that. No, you cannot get through that as well. Perhaps there's lots of goblins that we can manage without upgraded shooting units. They are fast, but they are just goblins, for the Christ's sakes. You bring them the Cuthbert. I'm not gonna. It's an annoying name. Actually, the hero on this castle building that you wanna have. I forgot his name. Well, actually, there's a about this game. There's many ways of playing this, as there are people in the world. So you just find your own style and be happy with it, because it's just fun games as it is. But anyway, you can go and collect the gold. Yes, thank you. And then we come on this nonsense here. You cannot get through there anywhere. No, but you can go there. Collect more money, eh? You go there. Oh. I'm not gonna survive this. Even. For the love of God. It's gonna be the end of me. There's just too many of them. Now it shoots. And now it shoots again because of the morality. I have got the sword. I've got the attack on my side, so perhaps let's just be cunning. Those two are coming from there, so we wanna make sure that they don't get to attack. There we go. But if I do, and then there's these spells. Let's just do that because I want those shooters off. Then just wait. Well, I want them off because they are interfering with my cunning plan. And now those are. For the. This is futile now. This is futile now. But now, just attack. Just attack. Don't think. Yes. Because you are faster than them, you should be able to attack. Now, yes. Behind that, so you get less steps towards that. Yes, now you can attack them. Yes, nicely done. Kill them. That attacks next, so let's take it out and then kill them. Nicely done. Not even half badly, the casualties front. But now I must find a way there as fast as possible. You know, there's no way there from here. There's just no way that there is path. No, that's just not possible. It's got to be somewhere where I haven't looked. It cannot be here because there's beholders. They are bad. And then you can see there, these are upgraded monks, which are zealots. It's just in the place where you cannot get to. And you actually need the wood in this town. Because it's just back of dragonflies. They are a hell of a lot faster than they can get to you in one move in the battlefield. They are from the stronghold casualties units. This is the only way. There you cannot go through. There you cannot go through, and there's just too much enemies. It's back of dragonflies and no. And it cannot be from there because the end of the map is there. Just cannot be from there. Oh, well, let's just build what we can then. Can build cliff nest, which is nice. Yes, nice. Thank you, thank you. And then we can build citadel, which means we can have more troops. Then we can fight those annoying flying serpent things. Ah, yes. Now the rampart. Collect the gold. Check what is going on in there. You are the main man. You should go home. Collect the troops. From there, there's nothing for you. Check the corner actually. It's cold. I'm not in a rush. Get anywhere, everything is just fine. With this rampart malarkey. Homestead has been built. We can start to build on towards money. But we do want to make sure that by the end of the week we have got at least this citadel, so you can get more troops, as you can see there, pointed with the plus sign. Now, yes. No, you cannot get there. Witch hut. This is what it does. It's just basic leadership. Actually, the leadership is quite nice. No, it wasn't leadership. It's what it was. It's not leadership. It's the diplomacy. Diplomacy is nice. Diplomacy. How do you pronounce it? Anyway, that's nice because then you can. There's a possibility that the enemies that you attack, these troops here, will join your forces. And once again, if the game goes on long enough, you get a substantial amount of troops at your disposal. But now, upgrade Harpy Loft. I think I must, because I must have that by the end of this week. That outside thing. Should I? Because that is a day's worth of building down the drain. Well, yes, I minimize the casualties on that build, so I must. Yes, that is the way to do things around here. Sorry, it's beer talking. Now, let's invade. Pillar of Ice. Yes, now you see them in action. I should put out the. Actually, yes, I will. Ah, here is the animation speed. Yes, in this combat. Yes, now it is good. Movement shadow. That I do wanna have. Return to game. Now you can see how far your unit can move or shoot, because there's the shadowy thing. But now we just wait. It's not time to hesitate. Come down here. Yes. Now, yes. Now you can see once again the arrow thing. That's out of reach. This one isn't. So let's shoot that now. Morale bonus, which means I can attack another time. Wait. Wait. Actually, that's useless. Wait, because this will die now. And you defend, which means you add your defense, but skip. Nah, that's nice. But the thing is, you can see here the damage that the Harpy Axe do is 1 through 4 per unit. So it's not high damage. But if you do the magic thing called Bless on the Harpy Axe, then they do always 4 damage per unit. So that's useful magic on those Harpies. It's a pointer for you there. Glorious victory, it says there on the screen. No casualties, that's what we want. But now we're gonna have some casualties. No, it's just recruit. There was no one guarding the place. Lots of halberds. Actually, we can attack them and vanquish them. Because we can get that sulfur. We need that, then we can kill those. Then we can kill those and continue look for another castle, which we need to get more money. But now it is time for me to pee. Quite bad, actually. You can wait there and turn there. And I just realized that I'm getting a quite well gypsy. Well, no, gypsy, not gypsy. What's the word? Tipsy here. And as you can probably see already, this game is rather long. So let's see how far I can manage before and I do wanna pass out, but I do wanna apologize about this bathrobe, which is constantly open. There's nothing anyone can do about that. But now this lot, you were going there. Yes, you need troops to do that. Lots of them. Actually, you do need. There's not even a state yet. It's gonna be next week till you get out of here. Do you have got? Now there's a state, but you have to upgrade them because those guys shoot
They shoot pretty well. So not going there. These things, these artifacts are the ones you saw the sword in the one dude in the stronghold. They just do some good shit when you collect them. Uh, that's about that. Just check this Sears Hut. Spirit of lots of dwarves actually is a lot easier to get through than lots of archers. At least when I get vampire lords tomorrow, then it's gonna be cakewalk. Next tower. Collect the stone. Actually, no. You're the main man. Just go there. Collect the troops, which is troops in my language. Because as a child we developed a letter called apps. Because if you don't have a letter called apps, you cannot spell troops, which means it becomes raps. I don't know what it means either anymore. That's something very funny, I suppose, when we child. Ish. Yes, Mage's Tower we need. So Golem Factory tomorrow. Mage's Tower. It's the day number 6, and then day 7 we can build Citadel. Nicely done. Nicely done. All in order. Next one. And here is the lot that should find it. Bloody wood and stones, but no, not in here. Back of air element, there's lots of zombies. It's gonna be down here. It's lots of obsidian gargoyles. And I already took a punishment. Or is it going to be out here? It's lots of lots of skeletons is much easier. So let's go through that if we can. Ah, they're running away, so I'm about to win them. I'm sorry, about to vanquish them. Yes, easily. Let's just wait there. You too. And good thing about fighting these necromancy thing is they don't get morale bonus because they don't have one, because they are dead. Whereas I do. But no. Yes, now they are. Thank you. No casualties. Let's take a campfire. There's yes, and you can see already there's the sawmill. Now we are talking. We build altar of water. We get more shooters. Then we build citadel. And we are back in the business with this castle. Yes, nicely done. It is annoying that you cannot get all the castles. Because that would have been fun. What are you about to? You're about to get some troops. Yes. Yes. Oh. Build Mage's Guild now. Tomorrow Citadel. Wait there. Couple of days and then go. You minimize the casualties of war. It's a little wait, but it's worth it because it means you lose less troops when you fight. Slow and steady wins the race, and you are about to attack those. things to get some wood. Yes. I wonder when that joke is going to get old. I suppose never. There we go. Ah, good. Kill. That's how gods kill. If you listen, sorry. Once again, I try to conceal my hairy chest. Just doesn't want to be concealed. It wants to be free. Take that wood now, because that is just. And some archers. Yes, you need archers. You need lots of archers. Now you can get to that wood turning place. What's my god? Sawmill. Collect those. You need those for the angels. And then you can collect that before the week changes, and then you can collect that. Yes, this is going brilliantly. Now here, the citadel already, perhaps even a castle before the week changes, and we are nicely on track. Ooh, another thingy for the Dessa thing hero, whatchamacallit. And these ones, scholars, teach you once again. They either teach you one of these things here. This one teaches you plus spell power, or they teach your ability, which is annoying because then it's just in the way of something more important. Possibly. There's a chance that it might be something important, but there's very slight chance. Ah, Ring of Life. This is turning out to be rather nice here. Health of all units by 1. It's good. It is good. It's useful. But here, no, we cannot see through there. Whether there is a gap. Reach. This is futile. This is futile because I do need that. Ah. Well, let's just build once again what we can. It is not much. Yes, hall. Let's build citadel then. All out of wood. All out of it. Ah, annoying. Sorry about that. Add noise, but it's just my nostrils are playing havoc. I shall sneeze actually now. Hold on a minute. Now the funny thing here is actually that since I haven't been looking at the map here, and you probably have, the ones of you who are familiar with this game, you might scream and shout that there's the enemy, why don't you attack it, blah, 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 blah. Just because I don't know where they are, as God intended in this game. It's all about surprise. You should wait there a couple of days so you can get the stable, but I suppose no. You must collect troops so you can open that 12 cottage, you get more dwarves. And you should open that to get experience. Yes, that's what you should do. What's the money front? You can get that as well. What's the building thingies here? We can build. So you do wanna build some troops here. Dendroids, yeah, fine. so they stack up. Tomorrow the castle, and then the money. That's the way to do it. And here you attack them and kill them with fire. They are actually tougher than previous groups, so this is going to be perhaps even some casualties. Let's she, shall we? You attack them. Iceland, no casualties, I suppose. It's going rather well. You don't have to attack. There's risk of you dying. Now, you kill them. Wow. No, wrong one. There's casualties, no. Ruination of the game. Damn it. And it was useless, you don't have to attack them. That's the annoying thing. But let's kill horde of skeletons next. Yes, that's easy. No, how these are so fast? I have to remember that these troglodytes are actually very, very slow. No, you should not wait. No, well, there's no difference if you wait because slower than they are. Only unit that I have got is faster than these are these harpy hacks. Oh no, there's more casualties now. I haven't got. I've got the resurrection, but since it's earth magic, and since you don't have got the expert earth magic, the resurrected units don't stay after the battle is done. So let's just make the most of it, shall we? You kill them, nearly. You kill them, all of them. Oh, attack the thing that has got most units, so you minimize the casualties. Which there shall be some scuttlebutt. Magic well actually replenishes your magic things. What's my call it? Points. That's the one. Yes, now we can collect those here. This is the collect guy, and that is the attack guy, that other one. I've got very little money. Now let's build citadel then. That's actually and now I can show you. You wait there, and here we build the what do you want? Oh, necromancy amplifier. Actually, that is useful to build now. No, not now, but tomorrow. Then, in the first day of next week, we can build the estate, upgrade the estate. We get vampire lords, which are useful in this castle, and then we can attack. Yes, that's how we do. Because the necromancy amplifier, well, does what it says. It amplifies the necromancy ability. Have you got them? Yes, I suppose you have. It's week number 1 and you own it, so yes, you have got. I can go through those in a short swiftly, collect them, yes, scouting, then what? Quite nicely scouted area here, but let's go there. No, let's go there because that's where the fighting dude is going. No, now it's oh no, crashed. Yes, one last go. As far as it goes. That's that for the night. Just keep our fingers crossed that it works properly. You are going there, supposed to get some troops. You are going there to collect goods. You're there to explore. And we are going to build something or other. Mage's Tower. Yes, suppose we are. Thank you. We can get mages. And then the pink one. You collect money, eh? And some other things. Whichever comes to your way. Just explore. God intended. As will you obviously do as well. There you go. Get some wood. Now we must find the ore pit, which is there, I suppose. So just hasten it there. Quick, like a bunny. And we have got out of water. We must build citadel. Then we get more troops. That's true. And now, what have you up to? What are you up to? What have you up to? Sorry, I just can't fathom with this English malarkey because I must build citadel. Because it's just you say things rather what's the word? There's no logic. It's just futile. Why don't you learn to speak Finnish? That's what people talk here in Finland. Wait there. You can cancel the sort of warning on your hero's movement points by clicking that dent. So your unit erects dent. Yes, there we have it. 7. You must build citadel. It takes a lot of money and a lot of effort, but then you get more traps. Here, troops. Once again. Yes, you must actually, yes, you must bring back Psycho Dad. No, you must bring the artifacts to Dessa. Where is Dessa? There it is. You collect troops. I don't see any other way than through there. So perhaps I should. There is an artifact, but it's useless on these. It's a necromancy artifact. There you can see beholders. Unless there is a gap in one swoop. There. I see no other alternative. Really. Really, I don't. So let's just, you collect troops. Then you come through there. Actually, tomorrow you can visit that stable, and that's gonna be fine. There's not a lot you can do without the wood. Perhaps that shall be sufficient enough. It's a challenging start for a couple of these towns here. Go there. Not much to look. Go there. Let's take their defense skill. Yes, we need that. Then we can go home, collect troops, and conquer here. Dwarf lot. Perhaps. Yes, actually, castle now. Yes, must be castle now because once again you get more troops in it. Well, you know the drill. Beginning of the week. What's going on in here? You get your spell points. Horde of dwarves. They are tough little bastards, the dwarves. So perhaps you go there. Wait. No, actually, that's stupid thing. Well, you can go then there. Actually, more beer whilst we are at it. Build here before you go. Castle is here as well. It's utterly out of money. As you can see, you can here. See here the resources that you have got at your disposal. You need all different towns need different sort of resources. But all towns need gold. Lots of it. But anyway, that's that. Beer. And yes, beer. Bear, beer. Another silly thing about English. Bear, beer. Bear. Totally different words. Same sort of pronunciation. Meaning completely different things. Yes, build here as well. No castle, no! Stone! Missing one stone. What can I do? There's one, lots of no marauders. There's one as well, but you cannot reach. Can only smell. Perhaps I shall do a player's thing here. Now, I must take the shooters and go for it. I must. Lots of gnoll marauders, that's not that bad. Yes. They are slow and they are weak. Like something that is slow and weak. Now, good thing about these leeches as a shooting units is that cloud that they produce that affects all enemies around, all the mortal things around. They don't affect your own troops because they are immortal. Can you kill them, please? Kill them to death. Yes. No casualties. Now you see 2 skeletons risen from the blah 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 blah. Now, yes, there we go. Some stones. Now I can build the castle. Actually, I could do. It's just no, no. Don't be foolish. You will lose your troops. Mm. Back of battle troops. But you cannot reach. Once again. Help, help. Cannot reach, can only smell. Ei kun see. Sorry. Why G-Soid exist? Now the castle. And more troops tomorrow. Nicely done. That was fine playing. Jules. Playing Jules. Here to entertain. No, that was Top Gear music. I was gonna play my playing Jules theme song. What should I call it? Anyway, here. No, we must build citadel here. Why am I so much behind on this castle? Well, I suppose situations are what they are. You go there, collect them. Tomorrow, then we go through them. Some new insights and find things to look further around with. There's monolith. Two-way. Fair enough. Then you can come back down. Ah, this was the one with the rubbish start. Yes, it was. Yes, yes. Now it's yes. I lost words after. Yes, but now it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So we can get back on the track with this one. No castle because no stone. But what we can build is actually we want to build the Garden of Life with 10 more those pixies. Start of next tomorrow actually. Today, now this is what happens when the week changes. There's always a week of something, and there's a slight chance that there is a plague. And if there's a plague, every single, if you have got in your town the units that you didn't buy, the number of those units that you didn't buy drop down in half. So every single week you should be able to buy all the units in your town that you want to buy in case of the plague. If it does come, then and in the event of plague, units don't multiply in your castle. So in here, as you can see, if I had all these and then there would be plague, all these, and then there would be plague, numbers would halve and no new units would appear. That is a slight sort of disturbance here. Now we upgrade kennels, then we buy them dogs and them cocks. And then we go and attack. Bloody damn time too. Actually collect them first. More imps to your army. And then we attack. We go through them and have a new castle from there somewhere, perhaps. Cuthbert, why is your name so annoying? Lots of harpies, what do you have? Not much. Horde of familiars. That's easier back, and there's lots of halberds, lots of improvement. Would be a quicker way to home. But you can have, yes, weak have changed. Go there. Like so. When weak changes, it's mystical gardens and water wheels and whatnot. Just gives you a new resources. Keep that in mind. As does these external dwellings that you see here. Now, we have got a monastery. We can start making money. And the next one. Yes, hard work it was. Oh yes, you must bring the thingy to Dessa, so he can go and conquer. There's nothing to be done. Absolutely nothing. This is utterly annoying now. But by the rocks, it would be better off with Thunderbirds. Those would be better Earth Chieftains, and these would be better as Wrath Riders because they strike twice and whatnot. But there's nothing to be done. Absolutely not. Well, we must just see. It's still back, so it should be manageable. Should. Give me this up. But I see no other way. Lots of beholders, that's still too much. And that's pretty far-fetched. And it is true there. But I suppose it might be. This is far-fetched as well because the edge of the world is there. But there's nothing to it. Really. But to see. I cannot do anything else. Actually, I could open that and hope that in campfire I could find some wood. But that's just so far-fetched. There's no wood at sight anywhere. But you can go there. Perhaps there's some wood in there. This is just the holding states. You cannot build anything here. So, all of Valhalla. Well, I suppose that I should have built that before there's left here. But anyway. Now, yes, here. Now, where we are going next, I don't know. It's a mystery. Sorry, once again. Chest. You are going there to collect some troops. Nicely done. We are going to build a. We are going to upgrade the homestead. Takes hell of a lot of food to upgrade helps. I suppose it does. Then we buy them, and we buy them, and then I suppose we have sufficient troops to conquer. You can leave the dwarves at home. Buy the spell book, for Christ's sakes. Yes. Lots of infernal attack them. Kill them with fire. cannot because you don't have any dragons with you yet. Foolish. What are you doing? Beholders with you, but horde of dwarves. I do have got quite a lot of beholders, so I suppose I can manage because I do need that money. Is there any money inside? No, there isn't. Bad. Horde of dwarves, it is good. Let's see if we can build anything this amount. Yes, we can build. Marketplace. Couple of them. Yes. And then run after him to bring those with you. The battle. Yes, until such time, my friends. And the next one. What's going on in here? This one is going there. To attack the dwarves. I don't know if that's wise yet. Just 3 of legions. Leeches. Legions. Lichens, that is. Not legions. Let's do this first. So the build up. At least the necromancy amplifier first. That should have been before the least. Attack them. What? So tiny amount. And now you can see the party piece of this leech. There's a nice sound in it. Shoot again, even if they are not in the reach. Come down here. Now they are in the reach. I can make it sound effect for you. Perhaps I should. There you go. Actually, I should do some magic things, but dwarves have got some annoying resistance to magic thing. Do some magic. Eliminate the chance. Nah, that's the one. There's 7 of those still. I should shoot that pack. And I do. Actually, they cannot reach here. No, they cannot. And I can shoot them once more before attacking. So, yes, nicely done. Once again, minimize the casualties. Now you get 3 more skeletons. Now I should open that as soon as possible, but I'll take that. Very small amount of experience, so let's take the gold. I'm not feeling well. You take Remlinch. Bring them here to be upgraded as Master Gremlin. Then Now it's day number 1, so no rush with the castle. We actually might want to upgrade these, but since it takes library, we must build money first. So money first, as in capitalism. Buy those. Couple of those, just in case 5 will be sufficient to save money. And attack whatever you are about to attack. This horde of pixies, they are fast. Yes, utterly annoyingly fast. So this shall mean that we shall have casualties here. Well, perhaps not. Well, yes. Damn it! 5 of them. It's annoying. Annoying. Horde of Grand Elves. That's the end of that rush. Let's just collect here. Bits and pieces. The other hero. Do come out. And collect as well. Yes. Some treasure. Like that's my treasure. No, I shouldn't do any SpongeBob quotes here because I just can't do that high pitch. Pitch, please. Where are you then? You are there. Okay. Collect the stones. Nicely done. Go to the thing. Go there. Then you should go there, but lots of no. We must minimize our casualties, so let's just go around it for now. You cannot go anywhere further in that direction, so you come here and collect the goods. Actually go there, visit a little further there. Now let's see, we can build something actually towards money front. Yes, it is first. Still nicely done. Next one. And it's another time of the day, year, what's my call? Anyway, time to poop and pee and whatnot. So see you soon. So once again, we have burpen and poopen and whatnot. Now magic arrow, that's pointless because I already knew it. Perhaps another magic arrow. There you go, we can find our way through here. You are about to attack. Yes, you are. Now we can see the Kerberos in action. Actually, we have got quite a nice amount of imps. Oh no, morale bonus, there's gonna be casualties. 1 Kerberos. Damn it. That's 1 too many. That's the bloody morale bonus. That's just horde of gnoll murderers. Yes, I shall overcome them easily. They are slower than those other things that was previous, so even with morale bonus they cannot attack in single, what you call it, turn. But I can now, and I shall. No retaliation. Attack again. Rawr. Death. You can wait. You can shoot. Now you can attack. No casualties. That's the way you do it. Now you can go there and you can get defense because that's lower. I always get the thing that is lower. Petrified. Mood became hard. Just but I'm lacking money really. Let's just investigate the road further because a road always leads to another town, castle at some point, eventually, through several crossroads and monoliths and the up and downy things. Stairs. But here, blacksmith that is needed towards the city hall. So in short, you must build Mage's Guild, you must build marketplace and blacksmith to get to the city hall. And then you must have a castle to get to town hall. No, capital. Sorry, town hall is before the city hall. Whatever. This is going nicely here. You collect the stones. We see here we can get city hall nicely, and tomorrow even we can get to capital, which means we get 4,000 gold per day, which means we're gonna be rich. Rich as Nazis. That serves it them right. They are rather Aryan looking heroes here. Anyway, now this lot, let's see what's going on in here. Yes, gold, that's what we need. But we actually need is wood. You cannot get there ever. And there's nothing to be done here. Not even marketplace. No, with marketplace you can trade resources. But there isn't wood to build marketplace. There's nothing to be done. Absolutely nothing. So let's just. This is going to end very badly on that stronghold because you should get things going rather quickly. I wonder, yes, it is quite sufficient force enough to vanquish these. Vanquish. Wait. Let them come to you. Attack twice. Recruit dwarves. Not yet. Horde of Trollogers. Kill them so the other guy can collect the goods from within. Within. Morale. With cheese. There you go. There's also lots of skeleton warriors, which means you could get that, which is more experience. I suppose I should, because that's always good. The experience, that is. Fire, kill. You have to collect the boots, but that's okay, so you can get that. There you go. And then here, City Hall unit, Marketplace. Why is it so much behind? I don't know. Now, obviously, every single castle demands different sort of playing style. So this is so you might think that this is wrong to play them like this, like all the pretty similar, but the whole point is to find the best castle for me, for my playing style. So it's just face off. Yeah. There's pretty fucking a lot of these guys. Gonna be casualties, quite a lot of them, if I even can win, because it's just that they just won't die. You wait. More of those. Nah, bloody difference. Or magic resistance, that is called. But those must be dealt with post haste. No! Ah, that bloody does it. It's gonna be a hell of a lot of casualties. No, just take as much of them out as you can. And more so. Now the enemies retaliate only once. If you get morale bonus and attack the same enemy, they don't retaliate then. That's a good thing to know as well. But no, this is going to go to the hell in a handbasket, I suppose. This. Yes, it is. All the Medusas are going to die. Oh no. Was there no melee penalty, so I can attack those actually. Because there are lots of them. They are moving next, yes. Artifacts are going down the drain. This is rather bad now. Rather very bad now. Should always leave the dwarves alone. Dwarves are bad. Very, very bad. They are tough and strong. No, shoot them because they are worse. Ah, this was not good. This was very bad attack here. Very, very bad. Very, very, very much casualties, and that's no. Because there's no spells that I can use which is not a sort of attack. The arrows went out. And that's a good thing about those Medusas. They might turn the enemies into stone. So you can just focus on one group instead of all of them. No, doesn't do any good because just utter futile. Too many casualties, way too many. Nearly all of them actually, because look at it. Advanced code. And what for? So again, look that there is bloody vampires here in the midst, and then well, I can just get to here, which is sort of little solace. Perhaps I can. No, there's archers. Lots of archers. So that was utterly pointless. Casualties for now. You could have just waited a couple of So you know, it's done now. So nothing to it. Blacksmith there, and more money next week. Actually, no. No, it was useful because I'm running out of money, and there is money. What is there? Horde of skeletons. Skeletons. Lots of lizard men. Horde of skeletons. I don't have any magic points, so perhaps I shouldn't. There's lots of magic mages. Now, needless to say that the vampire lords, when you upgrade them, they drain the life force from living enemies. So no elementals because they are not living; they are just playing spells, and no dead, like these undead, like skeletons and all of these. So if you attack the group of skeletons, you cannot get vampires back from them. That was what I was trying to say. But I haven't got any money now to purchase any troops, so you go collect the goods here as well. And you actually might wanna get back. There's no, you visit there. Actually, next week, next day, tomorrow, that is. Yes, there we go. Oh, no. Jeebus, I was about to attack. It was just lots, but still it would have meant casualties because gremlins, whilst they shoot, they are very weak and they cannot withstand any opponent fires. So it's very important that you keep your all the chords in your own hands. Actually, you can go there. Sorry. You can come home. Get a little bit more drops. Now, City Hall requires blacksmith. Yeah, blacksmith. And the pink one. It's nothing to be had. Here. Here. And you brought him here. You actually got not quite enough money already, but and in Rome you go wherever you're going to go. Firstly, you have to sit there and go home, collect troops, kill those gargoyles in your way, and then you can just blacksmith there. Tomorrow City Hall, then something else. Yes, it is good. Summon boat. Very useful, man. Very useful. Nothing there. Go there. No. Horde of pikemen. Yes. There's the other dude going there. It is. Visit home. Bring some reinforcements to your main man. Horde of sprites. What kind of troops you have? No, we are not going to make the same mistake. Actually, back of air elementals. They might be shooting ones, which are storm elementals. There are these mercury things, which I surely need, but it's not, just not yet. More troops, more troops. City Hall, yes, indeed. Money, eh? That's what we need now. And then this lot, the castle. Nothing there. What are you doing anyway? Just exploring, is it? No, there's nothing to be had in there. Go home, buy troops, go find a new castle somewhere. That's more useful because then you get more money. And money is what you need with this particular town, this castle, because everything is very expensive. Especially the angels when you get to that point. Cost a lot of money, eh? There, through that, all of, yes. And we might wanna get that actually out of the way. This is the artifact with which you get increase. Well, let's see what it is. In a couple of days. Capital. Yes, why not? It costs quite a lot, but then you get 4,000 a day. The gold. Yes, and now this. More gold. Check that. Nothing there. More gold there, glittering on the mountainside. And you, now this is going to be bad. Back, yeah, very fast, as you see, like right away. And they cast weakness. At least there are not very many of them, so I might be able to do this. Well, of course I'm able to do it, but without any casualties, more than already has been. Now you block the bloody way of this blood. Shoot them. Yes. One move, right? That's not half bad. There you see it increases your necromancy skill by 5%. That would be actually funny if it would increase necromancy ability in every single hero, depending, regardless of the castle in question, because then it would mean that you get skeletons in every army, which would lower your morale and whatnot. So whatever, it would be fun. Now I'm gonna get in trouble. I get quite a lot of casualties here when they attack, which they do now. God damn it. Now, yes. I'm too fast, but I need to get through. Advanced wisdom, perhaps, yes. Oh, wood. Long last. That's what she said. Anyway, there's wood, so there's hope. That's what I mean. That's what she said. Anyway, now, next. You get that. You don't get any dwarf because we don't have got money. You get money from there, yes, nicely done. And then you get level there. Not necessarily a level, but experience. There you get level on the tree of knowledge. It gives you a level. regardless of the level you are at. There's still some more. Horde of Walking Dead. They are very slow. This is a wild shot now. There's quite a lot of them. They are very slow. They are very slow. Let's see. At least those are, which are not upgraded. These are upgraded, these zombies. Now, they are rather tough as well, but I shall be very victorious here. Yes, nicely done. Wait still. You can shoot them. You can kill them. Yes. Nicely done. Nah, that's how you do it. And Earth Magic, yes. Earth Magic has got quite a nice things in it, like slow, resurrection. Well, that's the gist of it. At least at the start. Basic water magic is always good as well. It's not in this one because this is just a runner dude. What do you call it? Now, yes, blacksmith. I was kind of hoping a little bit that the castle would have gotten a bad start because I need money too much right now. I don't dare to take the experience, even though if I should. Yes, there we go. Well, that is useful. But there's just back. I might. No, I mightn't. I just took too much of a punishment on the last battle. It was utterly stupid. But I needed money. Bad. Now I can get City Hall, which takes all my money. Back, Horde. No, let's just not waste any more units. Where can I get money? Well, in the crypt, there's some resources or whatnot, but in Kasia, there's resources, not money. There just isn't any money inside. Just have to wait. And see. Well, you can change in the marketplace. You can change your resources for money. That's one thing you can do. So in that front, that would be. But I haven't got the force to do that before I get money. That's what you should always keep in mind playing this game. When to attack, when to not. There's another castle and it is Necropolis. I shall take it. Yes. Nice. Starting to look a lot like Necropolis is at upper hand in this game right now. But let's not get too carried away, shall we? Because when you get two castles, you can build two, but then again, you won't have got any money to buy all the troops from two castles if you don't have got any external castles which bring just money, not the costly troops. Sorry. Stop here. Conjurer. Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. I'm not trying to rob. There's some Yamakellen lines for you there. City Hall, yes, please. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm building there a castle already or not, but you can go there and explore a little bit. Actually there, because there's mystical found. And now, let's see. City Hall. There's no castle yet here either. Wait there a little while longer. You can get the water elementals upgraded, then you can go and fight. And yes, another day, another dollar. Nothing for you there. Neither there or there. All is rubbish. Everything is rubbish. I should come here and conquer those external dwellings, but I haven't got the force yet. Earth magic. It's good. Summon boat. Gold. Chip, chip. Capital. You need castle. Yes, you do. You need castle as well to create more troops, so we must build a castle. Tomorrow we can have capital here. Yes, nicely done. What are you doing, Cuthbert? Horde, you are getting more troops, I suppose. You can get through those familiars and those hobgoblins. Sorry, let's check the wardrobe. And then, yes, you are getting that one as well, so you can get hire one hero to sit in a castle with that. You can get more. You have got capital. Check. It is far built as it can, so it's castle. So no more money to come out from this castle. So now we can upgrade the monastery. Thank you. Tomorrow the archery, and then we can. Actually, we might wanna buy them off already. There we go. Tomorrow archers, and then we are pretty much bang on at this stage. Interesting. There we go, parent life. Once again, more health. No, death ripple. That is actually useless. Useless. Wood. Yes. And this looks like the way to the... Check that. This is very good now. All these artifacts make up to that lack of wood. as in real life. Why else would old man get some young douche? Edit that out. Just yes, edit it out. There we go. Birdies. Nicely done. Expert wisdom. Now we have got some wood here. There perhaps even more so. Now we can build something. Yes. Oh, we can build a castle. And then we can build city hall. No castle. Marketplace. Bloody hellfire. Then blacksmith, then city hall, then perhaps later. Jesus Christ, man. Are you going? Collect there. No. Too small amount. Let's just go there. I will collect. No, I don't need to collect any troops. I have to be rather badly if you're wondering my expressions right now. I do wanna. Which player this is, I don't even know. I would like to get. No, it's 5. Just anyway. Little break here, shall we? Yes, hello. Back from the loo. And I'm actually hoping that this game crashes soon because this beer is not a tasty beverage, regardless of what you say. You haven't got troops to invade that. What else is there to do? There's nothing else to do. Nothing but wait. Let's collect that. Mercury there. Back. I suppose the back most there is in the back is 18. If there is 18, 9 of them are storm elementals. I've had it. And if there is 18, either way, no, there's just not enough troops. Just not enough troops. Go there in the well, then you go home, collect more troops, even if you haven't got any money. Now it is actually time to sit out. Wait for the money to get in. Save for the capital. Unfortunately, it is so. So no buying, no building, just wait for the money. You collect the external castle there, yes. It's gonna be easy peasy. They haven't got any shooters, they haven't got any towers. Now this castle invasion looks rather like normal battle here. That is because that castle doesn't have got any towers or defense thingies. So perhaps I don't hope that I get to show to you what the real castle invading event looks like, because that means playing this much longer, drinking much more, which means obviously I'm gonna be cranky and drunk. This beer just doesn't do me any good. It's just yes, tavern here. There we go. City Hall here. What are you up to? There. Perhaps some money. Somewhere. No. Then perhaps there. That's how you do it. Collect the money. You are going there to collect troops. Get there, perhaps, or there, or there, or all of them. Let's see. Capital is lacking. We need castle. And there's quite an effort to get the capital, but I suppose we must. There's nothing to be done right now. Lots of wolf riders. Horde of halflings. Lots of dwarves. That is pointless because it's gonna give me something that I don't want. It'll allow something that I don't need. Lots of harder. It's horde of grand elves. It's too much. Lots of archers is too much. And that is pointless because you can't get there because there's this high elves along the way. So I just might go actually there to collect money and look out tower. I could actually build it, but why build it when there is one right next to you? It's Erasmus, Finnish band in the Eurovision Song Contest, if I'm not wrong in saying. I don't actually follow that, but I somehow just heard it, that it is. Should you go somewhere? Horde of skeletons. What do you have? You have nothing. Horde of skeletons. Tomorrow you get capital. You get 2,000 a day. So you can buy all of them. Yes, you can. Then you can go with the skeletons. Yes. This should be fun and easy. They know how far you can reach, so they be cautious to move in the reach. This wise playing from the computer's part. Yes, there we go. Resources. Ha ha ha. What else? Horde of pixies, they are fast. Lots of zombies, they are slow, we can play with them endlessly and not get any casualties. I'm not gonna demonstrate it now, but we'll just play a ring around them, ring around them. Sort of wait and fly away and wait and fly away. They just, yes, you know the drill. They would never catch you. Resources and experience. That was useful. Back of air elementals. Back. Once again, if there are storm elementals, then so be casualties. Lots of pixies should be fine. But there, that's slow. Let's play it very safe, as always. Is that the? It is the only way. What's there? Zombies. That should be rather easy. Should be. But I should actually clear that path. Lots of null marauder be even easier. I don't know why I have come here. Doesn't make any sense at all. Really? No, none. Why am I here? Why didn't I go through there? Because with this, get back here, stupid man, stupid. Build something, capital. Yes, nice. Money, eh? And then, yes, Cuthbert. Bird. Upgrade them. Nice. Now we are talking. Upgrade them. Yes. And then buy a lot of them. Actually, no, there is not a lot of them. There's just these. Actually, that will do. Not very long, but not for very long, but for now. You defend, you fire. You wait till they get to the reach. Now they regenerate their health. That's nowhere near enough to be victorious against me. Have to remember to hire someone. Actually, you can cover this week third level units, and that's actually pointless. Third level units are griffins. No, they are the sword. No, they are the griffins. So I haven't been built yet. So, and I will not build for quite some time. I suppose because they are just in the way mostly progress. Could be extremely painful. Just one way from this castle out. No wood there. No, no. There is wood there. Perhaps a horde of pikemen. Horde of it. Ah! No. Several sharpshooters. Several is less than pack. It's very few. But sharpshooters are. No. But this is the way there. So I must go. So now you see why I didn't want to go through sharpshooters. Three orcs, three orcs, three orcs. 9 orcs perish in a single. There's just 9 of them. Just 9. And I'm very doubtful that I will even have a slight chance here. No, but I do actually now. Yes. Because I've got the birdies. Birds and a piece. That's well. Why didn't you drink it? You're not. But there's the way. I'm pretty certain that there's the way. So now I shall have the wood. Jesus Christ, this was bad start for this stronghold. Very bad. But now it looks okay to them. Where do you think you are going? Like that? Yes, why not? You go there. Again, sharpshooters. These boots are called boots of speed. They increase your speed. It's lots of skeletons. That's easy peasy. Once again, this is a bit confusing now because you're playing several castles at once, several different heroes and many different layouts and groups. Sorry, you just check out. Oh, that's easy, and you forget to check which party do you have, what sort of troops do you have at your disposal. It's misleading somewhat. No capital here yet. Tomorrow, yes. So we just wait for one day to get more money, eh? Are you going? Going to get some troops. I've got to give him those Medusas. But, and here, no capital, 2 more days. So we get 2,000 a day and it's 4,000 away. There are no money in sight. Except there. You cannot get there. because yes, it's lots of maggots. You cannot get there. Troops at hand. Yes. Steal those from the gremlins. That's useful place. You get lots of characters, things that these things attack, defense, spell power, knowledge, and whatnot. From there, oh, no. Now I just what now? We've got another castle. We haven't got enough troops. You can go there. Yes, yes. Visit that other thing. You can collect that. How many skeletons were there? Horde. That's not much, but let's not overdo things because no casualties is the thing. You actually can go there. Here. Capital to be saved upon it's tomorrow. If I don't do stupid things like town hall here. Wait a minute. It's now 2,500 gold. So I go down, and then I get 3,000 a day. Now I get 2,500 a day. I can buy that and still have enough for capital tomorrow. That is the wise thing to do, I suppose. Are you about to attack? I suppose you are. Money's at your side. Yes, get a little bit closer. Closer. Victory. That's why I like this castle, this, whatchamacallit, tower, because it's just brilliantly easy from the beginning because most of the troops shoot. You don't have to waste them by needlessly attacking things, just shoot from afar. That's how it's done. No one in modern warfare go with the bayonets or swords or axes or whatnot. They just shoot from afar. So that's the thing to do. Anyway. What are you doing here? Let's go home. Capital is still. Come on, I'm gonna trade. So you see how it's done. In here, click the marketplace and just you can see the trading thing is there. 100 and that will do. I mean, it was so close. Now I can get to capital. Then I can get to buying and building more troop things. So you can get more troops and yes, you all get the point. Serious hot. Nothing to be done here. Lots of Walking Dead. Yes, they are slow, so I shall kill. But then there are lots of zombies, which I shall kill as well. Suppose. There you go. Couple of them dead. Don't attack yet. Let them come nearer. And fewer numbers. Don't attack even yet. Wait still. Now, attack. Attack again. And they are dead. Nicely done. Could get that, but perhaps you can get that. So we can get to another place. Now build. Capital. Woo. Then we can get to the business of troops. And as it happens, it's day number 6. In week number 2. And as it happens, I cannot stomach any more beer. This evening I'm gonna do something that I have never ever done in these Jules playing episodes. I'm gonna get back to you on another time. Shall I? I shall save this and we shall continue this head-to-head contest episode thing some other time. Now it's. And thank you so much for watching. To be continued some other time and place when you least expect it.